It is possible that we'll wake up tomorrow in a world where we'll suddenly hear about the fact that hundreds of men who love other men, hundreds of gay men have been stoned to death in the kingdom of Brunei. They've come under massive fire for the fact that they've now launched phase 3 of the Islamic Sharia law in the country, which pretty much means that any man who is found to have sex with another man in the kingdom of Brunei can be stoned to death. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is because, first of all, I don't know if you already know about it, but it's something that you should know. You should know that you're still living in a world where people can simply be killed for the fact that they choose to love who they want to love. They've been talking about sort of implementing various phases of the Sharia law since a long time now. And I think the last part of this law comes into action, or has come into action now, where they haven't killed anyone yet, but this could happen tomorrow morning. Here's the ironic part, and the reason I want to talk about this is because I don't know, maybe like me, you didn't know too much about Brunei. All these years, I just heard about the Kingdom of Brunei. I heard about the Sultan of Brunei. I knew that he was one of the wealthiest men alive in the world. I know he's got the most extensive private jet. Apparently, he's supposedly got the most expensive residential palace in the world and whatnot. They're extremely rich because of oil and gas reserves and whatnot. And that's great. More power to them. What I never knew was the fact that while I knew it was a monarchy, while I knew the fact that the ruler is also the prime minister and holds multiple political positions, I never knew, because it was never stated in the news and nobody talked about it on social media, that they had such regressive ideologies. This is real. This has happened. This law has been passed, which means that it's just a matter of time before the world intervenes, that they can go out and sort of start stoning people to death simply because they might be gay. Now, here's apparently what they've said is that gay men will be stoned to death. If you're a lesbian who's been found in the kingdom of Brunei, you'll apparently get 100 lashes, whiplashes, what I've been told. Here's the thing, alright, we use our social media every single day to post pictures and videos of our food we're eating, the gym we go to, the friends we're having a blast with, and that's fantastic. This medium has got tremendous power. Brunei has already come under massive political international pressure. Britain wants to take it off the Commonwealth because this whole thing is a massive violation of human rights, which is not okay. Apparently, from what I understand, whatever little understanding I have of Brunei, is the fact that apparently sodomy, adultery, robbery, is all now going to be punishable with things like amputation and with things like being pelted with stones. I don't know what India's political ties with Brunei are like. I don't know how much political pressure we can put on that country. I have no idea, but here's what I do know. For a country like India, which has billions of people on the internet, words have power, opinions have power. If people like you and me, in massive amounts, go out and share videos like this, make your own, talk about it, use the hashtag Boycott Brunei. I know a lot of celebrities already gone out and said that we should boycott Brunei-based hotels, because international pressure is eventually what is going to reverse the minds of these people. This country doesn't need politics. They're a monarchy, they're completely self-governed. The only thing that's going to sort of make this whole matter go up is if opinion sort of makes them understand that what they're doing is absolutely barbaric, it's brutal, and it's wrong. Please take this forward. I'm not saying share this video, but I'm saying make sure you talk about it. Make sure you share the hashtag. Make sure you let people know that we're still living in the world where this is a reality. We live in the best time on the planet. I always think that we live in the most civil times. People are educated. We respect each other's choices. We respect each other's privacy. But apparently that's not true. That really isn't the case. Whatever the case might be, wherever you stand on the spectrum of LGBTQ rights, but I think you have to understand these are the lives of other people. People like you and me who've been born and raised, who work tremendously hard to achieve the things they have. They could be lawyers and doctors and scholars and whatnot, and this almost feels like it's a primitive decision to sort of go back to something like this. It honestly just breaks my heart. At the same time, not that this has anything to do with India, but I also feel like amongst all the problems we might have in the country, and the number of people go out and say things about, oh, it's so difficult to live in India. No, I'm so privileged and honored and proud to be living in a country which is one of the handful of countries in the world which recognizes LGBTQ rights, and it's fantastic. More power to India. I hope that as a country we can sort of pave way, become a country which walks that very thin line of balance between holding on to our roots and understanding what liberal choices are like. India can be that poster boy country for other countries, alright? Share this video. I really hope Brunei gets some sense into the brain to realize that a violation of human rights is not acceptable.